get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Welcome. Get it. What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Hey man, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, turn the music down for me. Turn the music down for me.
Okay.
You good? You good? All right, so let's get to it. So, who you feel like should pay for a first date, the man or the woman?
That's more so who asked. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Y'all hear me out before y'all start to clown down my throat. Me personally, I'm one of them girls. I apply pressure. So if I ask you on a date, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. And a lot of y'all like, whoa, what you doing that for? The man supposed to pay. No, we in a new time. You feel me? New time, new era. So if you really want him, it's like, hey, I'm trying to take you out. What's up, baby? Trying to take you out to dinner.
Okay. Facts. A lot of females feel like the man should pay or whatever all the time. I'm like, well, why is that the case all the time? Because it's saying the man should pay for the first date. That's like saying you obligated to have sex with him on the first date, though. That's how I feel. Look at it, like, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I
If
mean,
if you gotta sit here, you be like, take me out to dinner just to get sex out of me, we don't need to be dating. We don't need to be dating.
so you saying you had sex with guys that didn't ever took you out?
No, I've never had sex with them. Like, no, personally, no. I don't.
So I think
It's a
people.
vibe. It's a vibe you have to have. Like, yeah, we enjoying ourselves to the point time passed. You don't even think about sex.
So why you think a lot of females require guys to take them out to eat and go on like dates and do activities together before they have sex with them?
They're spoiled. They're spoiled. They're spoiled.
And what you mean by that? Explain.
Meaning, let's say, um, because like it's old rules. Like, okay, he asked me out. He supposed to pay for it. Does he die? Yeah, general thing to do. Nice thing to do. But at the same time, sometimes it requires split check. I don't know.
Facts. I look at it like this. I feel like a lot of females want modern day. A lot of modern day females want guys to be traditional, but they ain't being traditional women though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't.
What's a traditional woman?
Shit, I mean, just somebody who like our grandmas and great grandmas was like, they would have one man and they'd get with somebody and they build with that person.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't the case no more. Like they got something called dating. Dating is like a new term now. Like they seeing multiple people having sex with multiple people, figuring out what they want. So that ain't traditional right there. That's
Yeah.
modern.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's your term of dating?
I'm asking myself
You said what?
like I'm old school myself. A picnic, maybe. Like there's something that doesn't require us to spend money.
True. Facts. Do you feel like dating is like what you feel like there's a purpose for dating nowadays or it really ain't?
No, no. People have normalized cheating so much. It's like, dang. Like, cause the definition of you FaceTime Ryan, call up Keenan, tell you need him, and it's like, people ain't loyal nowadays. There's no type of loyalty anymore.
You blame social media?
Oh yes, people idolize YouTube relationships.
You got
Yeah,
any
like, oh my
YouTubers?
God, I want to be like them. I want this. I want that. But in reality, you don't know what's going on behind them when them cameras cut off.
Do you feel like Instagram kind of in the shade room fucked up relationships too?
Yeah, because they idolizing these rich people. You know what I mean? Like these people, You know, like they have these cars, money, like, oh my God, I want to be like that. That's relationship goals. No, that's not relationship goals. If y'all not sitting here praying for each other and have each other's back, you feel me? Like you know how our parents are, like they be married 20 something years because
Right.
the trials and tribulations they have been through. You know, that's my type of, you know, if he can't pray for me, I can't be with you.
Mm. Facts, facts, facts. So who you blame for that? The men or the women?
What'd you say?
Who you blame for that? The men or the women?
It's equal. And ain't no pointing fingers. Everybody plays a
Mm.
part in everything.
Right. But I mean, I look at it like the guys want to be like the rappers, and the women want to be like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Saweetie, all of them. Like, you know, they want
Yeah.
to be like.
Bring you back to my point of idolizing these industry people. You know what I mean?
Did you ever like look up to those people before, or you look up to those people?
I grew up looking up to Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, you know, strong black women. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you know what I mean? I never looked up to those women like who talk about they coochie cat every 30 minutes on a song. Like that's not okay.
Facts. You feel like right? So you said the music got a part in it too? Like the
Of
music is the blame?
course, of course, it's modern day like the this thing where they sit here and talk about sex every song. Talk about I got money, I got cars, I mess with different girls, this, that, and the third. You sit here looking like y'all really listening to this? But don't get me wrong, the music we grew up listening to, but they had a message. Certain R&B songs had a message.
Right, not no more type shit. Not no more type shit. Right. But I think people taking the music too serious though, like for the most part. They just
Oh,
taking
they
it too
really are. Like these people do not care about y'all. Y'all wishing these people happy birthday, but they don't care about y'all. They don't even know who you are.
I never understood it though. You ever did that shit? Like tell a celebrity happy birthday or shit or tag them in the picture?
No, no, no.
Right. You think people I think people too much emphasis on celebrities though, but I don't know. I think social media did a part. Like you look up any celebrities, any celebrity crushes you like or whatever.
Brent Fayez.
Brent Favre.
Brent Fayez.
And why Brent?
I love him because his lyrics are smooth but toxic. You gotta really sit there and listen to him and be like, this man toxic. He literally starts off his song saying, I got too many hoes, but they not you. You like, what?
Right.
Yeah, it makes
You
me think just now.
Yeah, I fuck with Brent. I forgot what song that is though. I think
Oh,
that's
cap.
I think that's a cold summer in Paris or something like that. I'm trying to think of that song for a minute. But you think toxic relationships like cool nowadays?
No,
Yeah, phone.
I'm saying no,
You said no.
no. I don't trust like a lot of stuff nowadays. Like a lot of stuff is maybe like eye opener. Like you can sit there and be in front of somebody and they be like you can watch body language. You know what I mean? Like you can sit here like, did he really just, bro? You sitting here flirting with her. You got a whole girl at home, and you can't call them out on it because they be like, bro, chill. Your girl at home waiting on you, and you over here smiling this other girl face who does not really care for you.
You know what I'm saying though? You feel like toxic is cool though? It's cool to be toxic.
No,
Like,
it's never cool to be toxic because you sit there and give this person like you can give this person a whole nothing but energy. You know what I mean? And when people discover that word toxic, they drug it through the ground. You know what I mean? It's not cool to destroy somebody else's feelings and leave them with a mark of, oh, shoulda, what, coulda, woulda. And now you sit here making it hard for the next person to love somebody because of what you did.
basically, yeah. For the most part, now the next person or next girl or woman got to suffer because of what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, I feel like that's another word that's being overplayed though. Toxic. You think that word being overused?
Very much. Very much overplayed.
Why you think that's being overplayed because of music or?
No, people discover that word toxic, entanglement, and drug it through the ground.
You said, hold on, say the last part. Drug?
Okay.
You said toxic, entanglement, and what else?
Just those two words.
Oh yeah, they drove that to the ground. Oh man. I don't even use that word. I don't even like putting the word in my vocabulary no more because everybody
And
uses
red
it.
flag. And red flag.
Oh yeah. Red flag and gaslighting. Gaslighting. That's another term they're using now. Gaslighting or whatever.
Yes, very much so.
That word mean manipulating. I mean, they actually got that from an old TV show that happened a long time ago in the 30s. And a character was using that on his wife. So that's where that term came from. But I don't know. You feel like I think a lot of people doing toxic shit just to like fit in though, I feel like.
Yeah. Listen to your homeboy gonna get you messed up. Like, hey bro, come with us. We got these girls, da da. You be like, okay, wait till my girl go to sleep. The next thing you know, you in trouble because you come back in the house 6 o'clock in the morning. You're like, where you been? I don't know. Now the thing is, people have used this word backdooring, and there's females who be like, well, it's not backdooring if the door was cracked.
Right, yeah, that's another term, backdoor. Goddamn. Or what else they call it? That was another term they call it. Double back. They doubling back. That's another thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of us females doing that double backing. Males too.
You ever double back before?
Plead the fifth. No comment.
I feel you. That's how you answer that question right there. Why you feel like a lot of people want to be with somebody who don't want them? Why you think a lot of people want what they can't have?
Jealousy. Very much so. Like, you can sit here and be like, like, let's say Sierra Russell Wilson. Like, she hit sit here, it has make it look like she has the perfect life. She's happy. She has a glow to her, versus her getting out this toxic relationship with this man who made her feel less than what she was. Everybody's like, man, I want what Sierra got. I want this, I want that. But what do you want? What are you praying for? You know what I mean?
Are you using the Sierra's prayer?
No, I'm using Danny's prayer.
That's it.
I know what I want from a man in my head, but I can't just sit here and be like, oh yeah, and look for that type. No, it's not okay. When you least expect it, he or she might show up.
Okay. How many kids you got?
How many children do I have? I have 3.
Yeah. Okay. About same baby father or different?
No comment.
You don't want to answer that?
No comment. That's not from the internet.
Okay. Think are you with any of them? Like, would you be with any of them?
No comment.
Okay. That's kind of the theme of my show right there. But okay, it's kind of the theme. But okay.
No comment.
You don't want to answer it? I feel you. I don't know. You feel like that sometimes too? You want a guy, but you can't have him. Do that frustrate you?
I'm not one of them people. You feel me? Like, I watch body language. I watch how you talk, how you walk. And if I'm talking to you and you look irritated by me, okay, I'm not about to sit here and chase you. You know what I mean? But like, if you see me texting you and you make plans with me and you don't go throughout the whole day knowing we make plans, I'm not gonna talk to you. You feel me? And you be like, why you acting funny? What you mean? Why you being weird to me?
When the last time you had ghosted a guy?
I'm the queen of that. I'm not a chaser. I don't chase. Like, if I'm bothering you and you like I'm annoying, and you can sit here and be on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, but you see me texting you, I'm gonna leave you alone. My hands off the table. I really don't care no more.
Oh, you got your volume all the way turned up? I feel like your voice kind of low or something.
No, that's how I talk.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, when the last time a guy had ghosted you?
I don't talk to people. I'll be honest. I don't talk to people to actually know this. I'm like, dang, oh.
You think single mothers got it easy or hard in dating?
See, that's the thing. People think just because we're single mothers, we got it hard. They be like, you got such and such.
Or baby mothers. I should say baby mothers.
No. This is the thing. People fail to forget. Yes, we have kids, but our DMs be blowing up because we might have it hard when it comes to certain stuff dealing with our child's fathers, but dating wise, nah. But they have to realize, yes, I don't have time for you, all the time. Yes, the only time I can have time for you is when my kids go to sleep or they're off for the weekends, or if I have a little bit of time to myself to talk to you. Because you sit here screaming in the, like you want kids screaming in the background while you're on the phone, talking about I'm hungry, this, that, and the third. Like you be like, hey bro, you good over there? You sit here and make it look like it's hard, but it's not. You can just be like, yeah, you hear that? You gotta play it cool.
Okay. Okay. Facts. So basically, what you're saying is difficult though, like dating, or it's kind of like depends on who the guy you choose.
Yeah, you gotta watch who you be around when it comes to your children. Like if you sit here and say, why your son act like that? Ooh, what you mean? What you mean? How he acting? Why is my son all of a sudden annoying you when he feels comfortable enough to talk to you? That's how my oldest. That's how he is. He can talk to you, but if you act like you're annoyed by him, I'm gonna have to ask you to go because he's comfortable with you. This is his space. This is his safe space. Don't act like you're annoyed with my child.
You be bringing guys around your kid?
I don't. I don't play. That's one of my number one rules. I'm like, hey, can I chew with you? No, I don't allow men around my children.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. You think you'll ever find like your soulmate?
When he comes, he comes. Let's put it like that. I'm not looking.
Right. What's the chance of you meeting him with 3 kids though? Like
What do you mean?
what's the
Just because I have
chance
3
of him
children, I
wanting
meet
you?
my soulmate? You know what you're saying?
Huh?
You
You
saying
said
just because
what?
I have 3 children, I want to meet my soulmate?
Cole, speak up. I need you to speak up for me. I need you to use your big girl voice.
So you're saying just because I have 3 children, it's not a chance of me meeting a nice man?
Nah, I ain't saying you can't. It's anything's possible. No,
Anything is possible.
anything is possible. But the probability, I don't know. I don't
You're
know.
right. That's my number one
I ain't
rule.
gonna lie to you and say it's like I ain't gonna give you a cookie cutter answer and say
What's the chances of me meeting a nice man with 3 kids? If he there, he there. If he not, he not.
why you just want to go back with your baby father.
I don't
Or
want them. You be straight.
you
For y'all out there, I don't want them. I'm sorry.
don't want them.
Like I had my chances to sit here and deal with that situation, but that wasn't for me. I asked God every chance I got into a relationship. God showed me if they're for me, and He showed me they weren't.
Are they? They already asked you that. Did they ask you that already? Are they about the same person? Or different people?
You running back to this question? I said no comment.
Oh, I did shit. Mm. Okay. Okay. If you had to fire your soulmate, you want him to have kids or no kids?
If the thing is, if when people don't realize this day and age, if you come into a relationship, I'm like, I don't want a man with no kids, and I have kids myself. That's backwards. If you come with a child, I'm gonna treat your child just as much as mine. You feel me? I gotta respect you as if you respect me.
Dang, that's a. So you saying you would mind or you wouldn't mind?
I
Yes or
wouldn't
no?
mind at all.
Mm. Would you prefer to have kids or don't have kids?
It's not a preference. It's not a preference at all.
I don't know. I talked to a lot of females on there. They always say they want a man with no kids, and they got 1 or 2 themselves. I just find it.
See, that's the thing with the baby mama
I
drama. You
just
know,
find it
like
kind of
when you get
ridiculous.
into a relationship with a man with a child, there's always that female who be like, I don't care if he got a girlfriend versus females who are stuck in the past.
What's your oldest?
What you mean? Oldest I would
Like
date?
your oldest child,
He's 7.
your youngest.
He's 3.
Yeah. Hey, it's possible. All things are possible.
You're very much so. You're very much
All
so.
things are possible.
No matter how much, children I do have, it's my personality, it's my character, it's how I am. You know what I mean? No matter how many children I have, it's what I'm bringing to this table of
What
relationship.
do you bring to the table though?
It's not
Like
necessarily what I
besides
bring to
sex,
the. Oh,
but
there's nothing. That's where men mess up at. It's a foundation of us having this table. Like, yes, you were talking about bringing stuff to the table, but Are you gonna help me build a table? Are you gonna help me with the finances, the prayers and stuff that actually has to go into us getting this mixed together? If there's no foundation, there can't be no table.
What do you bring to the table though?
Me personally, I am smart. I can uplift you, build you, and then some. It's nothing that's sexual. Yes, there's a lot of women in this world that can please a man, but can you listen to him talk? A man has to talk. He likes to talk. Like, it's a lot of men that can shut down. Like I don't feel like talking. Okay, give your space. Creativity.
Okay. So you say you bring creativity, talking, and space.
Space.
So you want to get married one day, or
I do. If it happens, it happens.
what age you see yourself getting married?
There's no age. Like I said, like I wait on God. I wait on God. Like I can't sit here and look for a man. God, a man who findeth the wife findeth a good thing.
Who's that guy? That was the guy that just walked in just now?
That was my father.
Your what?
My father.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look young for a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You said what? You said you don't know your age yet, or you just? If you had to guess an age though, what age would you want to?
If it happens, it happens. I can't necessarily put my future into marriage. You know, I've been single for 5 years, and I've been happy of these 5 years.
How old you is?
I'm 23.
Yeah. Okay. How your single life been?
Very, very nice because I'm peaceful. Gain weight, skin almost clear, hair growing.
Okay.
I'm not looking for a man. I'm looking for me.
I'm looking for you.
I'm looking for me. Sometimes it's best to be alone.
Okay.
Because you discover yourself. You're like, dang, I never knew I could do that.
Okay. So since you've been looking for yourself, what you discovered about yourself?
I have a lot of traits I need to work on. I've discovered that maybe sometimes I need to be quiet. You can't talk to everybody. I can't be too excited. My phone kiss. Bye.
What you was saying?
I said I can't talk to everybody. I can't sit here and be in everybody's presence. You can't tell everybody your personal business. You gotta watch who your friends are.
You said what?
I said you gotta watch who your friends are.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. So if you had to rate yourself, what you rate yourself?
What do you mean rate myself, baby? I'm broke my scale.
That's a good answer right there. That's a good answer. Do you feel like, okay, I ain't trying to feel you in that though. I ain't trying to, I'm trying to put this together. Do you feel like you a priority on the date market though? Like on the open date market right now?
Do you think I'm a priority on the dating market? What does that mean?
Do you feel like you up there, you in the middle, you in the bottom? Like how you feel about you in the dating market?
I'm over here. I'm not really worried about that over there. Dating is not my priority right now. It's this. If it doesn't require this, we can't talk. I'm sorry. It's like,
You went to college?
No, I didn't. But I'm going back to school this year.
What you going to school for?
Business.
What kind of business? Just
Clothing.
So,
yeah, I want to restart my clothing brand. I actually have 2 businesses for myself. I have a jewelry business, and then I have my hair takedown business where I take down weave and braids and soft lock.
Women love going into braiding and business. Okay, I mean, I would recommend getting a trade or something. Me personally, though, but man, to each his own. To each his own, Okay. Do you feel like you would a man want?
What do you mean what I want a man wants?
Do you feel like you are what a man want?
Of course. You get around me, you're going to understand where I'm coming from.
Mm. Would you want your son to date a woman like you or get married to a woman like you in the future?
I'm catch.
Oh, I said, would you want your son to date a woman like you?
Yes, sir.
And why?
Because personally, if you get around me close enough, I have a warming vibe. Well, matter of fact, I don't want my son to date a woman like me. I want him to date someone that is for him. I want someone he could sit here and be like, "Ma, I really love this woman. She's there for me. She makes me think. She makes me feel loved and safe."
Okay, okay. So, okay, we about to do a hypothetical situation. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I might give you a scenario. I don't want you to get offended now. No feelings. Just straight raw. No chaser. So, what if your son came home? How old you say you're 23?
Mm-hmm.
So, what if your son come home 23 or 20? Let's say 25. 25. Your son came home and say, "Mom, I met this woman. You know, I really love her. Think about marrying her. I care for her. She about to have my child. You know, this about to be, whatever." And he tell you she already had 3 kids before he met her, and the fourth one on the way. How would you feel about that?
I can't judge him. I can't. I'm like, baby, if that's what you want, you gotta love her and her children just as much as you love her. You gotta respect her boundaries. And if she's still co-parenting with the dad, you gotta stay out of that. You know what I mean? Worry about you and her. And if you're going to be in these children's lives, respect them. Because you can't.
You said what the last part you
I
said?
say because you can't necessarily sit here and put them in a box. As people fail to understand, when people mess with females with kids, they automatically feel like, oh, I have to be a stepdad. No, you don't. You don't.
I mean,
No
if
one's gonna put that
somebody,
on. No one's gonna put that on the table. Hey, be a father to my children. No, no.
well, why you say they would be a stepfather though? Why would you say they wouldn't be? Because essentially they will be though if you
Yeah,
and the father.
if a man's mindset is, dang, I really love this woman, and I really like these kids. I want to be in their life forever.
But let me ask you this though: what benefit does the stepfather get?
What do you mean? He gets a step family. He gets another piece of family. He gets a nice family. But see, that's the thing is, people understand this whole stepfather thing and women with kids. Like, if let's have a scenario. You met a woman with 3 kids, and you like these children. You like these children, and you get to the point of maybe I want to marry her. Nothing else to do.
I wouldn't even associate myself with a woman with 3 kids. That's just me though. Hey, if y'all guys want to do that, that's fine. To each his own. But I wouldn't be with a woman with 3 kids or 2 kids,
So
maybe
you
one,
don't
maybe
see
one at best.
what makes you say that? So
Because
everybody.
first of all, I ain't got none. I don't have none of my own
Mm-hmm,
that I know of yet.
mm-hmm.
So that would be a whole lot to handle right
Why do you think
there.
so?
Well, because most likely she got 3 kids. Statistically speaking, she probably got at least 3 baby daddies or 2 at best. That's people right there you got to deal with. There's a possibility she still having, if she even having sex with these guys behind your back, or whatever the case may be. And still, you got to support these 3 kids and plus your child. So that's just a whole chaos. And most women expect the baby daddy, the stepfather, to be like the savior type shit. They want to be like a savior. They expect more out of the stepfather, and then they actually with the baby daddy is the person they've been with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't drop a woman with 3 kids.
And that's the mindset on why women don't date. Okay?
Why women don't date?
Why women with children don't date. Because y'all think like that.
You can't really blame them for thinking like that, though.
You're right. Let's say, but men have this moment where y'all sit here and say,
And wait, before you go and say something about that, this go with guys with kids too. If a woman don't have a child, I wouldn't tell a woman to be a stepmother to a man with 2 or 3 kids or whatever. Because why would you put yourself through that stressing situation? This ain't just for guys. This is for both parties. I ain't just speaking for guys. Don't be I'm not telling nobody not to be a stepfather, stepmother. I would just say weigh out your options and see if that's what you want to do before you get into that. But what you about to say? Excuse me.
See, that's the thing is, men have this thing where, okay, this is my child, and automatically you be like, okay, I like this man, I like this child, okay, and then this thing called co-parenting. I'm not messing with baby fathers in my house. We co-parent. Be like, hey, can you get your child? That's cool. That's in the conversation. But as far as dating wise, I don't like. Let's say they have a new girlfriend and they have another child on the way or something like that. I'd be like, okay, congratulations. That's not my problem no more. They're here for the dating. Like that's the thing where people fail to realize. Yes, I am a single mother with three children, and that's another reason I don't date because men think like that. I'm not going to put myself off my children.
Why you had to
Off
say
on
it like
nobody.
that, dude? Talk men like that. I'm not. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. That's me. But I'm speaking from a man who ain't got nothing. But I say this for everybody. There's somebody out there for everybody.
You're right.
There's
And
somebody out
when,
there for
and when he
everybody.
comes around, we're gonna come back to this conversation.
You said what?
And saying when he does come along, or when he does, or who he is, or whatever he is, it is what it is. No matter how many amount of children I have, or what my mindset is, or we're talking about. If you know I have children, the first thing I tell a man when he talks to me, I have kids. It's your body language. Oh, so we finished this conversation.
I mean, I ain't telling you not to have no standards or nothing. Like some
I
people
do
do say,
have standards. Are you okay?
yeah, I ain't telling you that. I ain't telling you to give up hope. I mean, I want you to keep hope alive. I feel like the children need a 2-parent household. All children need a 2-parent household.
But the thing
But
is, even if I know strong single mothers who are unwed, who have built these children up for football players, basketball players, doctors,
that's the
for their children.
minority. But that's
But
the
the priority is
minority.
their children, not a man. Your priority is your children, never a man.
But that's the minority. That we talking about the majority. The majority. Have you looked at the statistics of kids outside of wedlock though?
Have you seen 22 lately? The baby
Yeah,
mamas
I
get
seen
married,
the
but everybody's
statistics.
unmarried and then some.
You said what?
As of the last 2 years, it's been that thing. Like people have been
No, it's been
married
like
and
the
baby
last
mamas,
30.
baby daddies.
Wait. Children outside of wedlock been a thing the last 40 to 50 years.
Okay.
So when you have a child outside of wedlock, your child is more likely to go to jail, be in prison, be a rapist, be a murderer, all these negative things, and they drop out of high school outside of wedlock. Those are the statistics.
Well, I've known children too that have single parents and become the greatest basketball players of all time.
Those are minorities.
But majority is you're thinking of statistics, not the greatest outcome of certain stuff. Yes, it's 2-parent household. Everybody loves that. But we're sitting here talking about the best part about certain stuff that we should be talking about. You're thinking of the bad stuff. We
No, I
sometimes
ain't thinking of the bad stuff. That's what the
there's a lot
map
of kids
says.
I know a lot of kids that didn't grow up in a 2-parent household, but they sit here and okay, my mom did this for me. My mom's doing this for me, so I got to get this money. I have to make sure she never wants for nothing because my mom had my back through anything and everything. You know what I mean? My dad wasn't there, but she still got me.
No, I mean that's the math right there saying this right here. This ain't my opinion. That's the statistics. Math don't lie, though. Math don't lie. I mean, did you graduate high school, right?
I did.
Okay, so you know about math and algebra. The numbers don't lie. The numbers always gonna be what it is, whether you like it or not. That's what the math is, you know. And I feel like people are praising baby showers more than weddings.
You're right.
Baby showers. So I don't know. I mean, I believe, hey, I believe everybody should have somebody. It's somebody out there for everybody, but I just look at the probability for that though. But I mean, if you feel like you got a lot to offer, hey,
I'm not offering myself up to nobody. I'm cool with being single. That makes like my time, my space. I mean, not pulling my hair out, wondering where my man is, or who he's with, or who's he sitting in talking about. Bro, this what you really want? No, I don't want to think about that because I'm stress free. I don't want to be stressed out by nothing. Like
Right, right, right. Okay, okay. So like, what you like, guys your age or older?
I like older men.
Like, how much older? You got to put the camera on you.
I
Like, how
like
much
I
older?
like mm, 10
Like, how
years.
much? Huh?
10 years. At least 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
Hmm.
Why 10 years in advance?
Experience.
So all the guys you've been with have been like at least 10 years older than you.
A little younger. It's a mindset change.
You feel like when they 10 years older than you, they more mature.
Some are. Some are. Just because you're 30 don't mean you're mature sometimes.
Right, right, right. Okay, okay. So you basically okay. You ever dated a guy younger than you?
I have.
What was that like?
It was different. It was very different.
He taught you something?
He did.
What he taught you?
Let's say spiritual stuff, like energy. Like he was into astrology and stuff. Music.
Right, right. Okay, okay. What the older man taught you?
Financial. To think ahead.
Like give me an example.
Meaning he taught me just because you have, like, let's say savings, credit, basic stuff. Like you sit here and be like, okay, I understand that now. Like he went to school for business and he was basically like someone was telling him, oh yeah, I got this BMW, this house. But he's like, but you don't own that house. That belongs to the bank. That's not necessarily your house. He said, you don't own that house. He said, that car, you got to still pay it off. That's not necessarily your car until you pay it off. He said, you can go to school for business, but you can also be an entrepreneur and learn half of the stuff on the street. There's plenty of entrepreneurs that have learned stuff on the street more than they do in college.
I don't know. I don't agree with that shit though, but I
How
don't
so?
agree with that. I think that's ridiculous. But I mean, it
How
depends
so?
on what you. I feel like entrepreneurship is like another word being played. A lot of people got entrepreneurship and they just selling T-shirts and they think they're entrepreneurs. No, you got to have a legit business with a store and clients and customers.
There's a T foundation. Yeah, you started out selling shirts, but somebody gonna be like, "Hey, bro, I got this shirt from somebody." I know someone who made these dope behind sweaters. He doesn't have a store, but that man is making bank. He had support.
Why do you feel like average women don't want average men?
Sometimes that's boring.
Explain.
Meaning, sometimes an average man is. Let's. I'm gonna rephrase that before I get myself in trouble. Meaning, let's say an average man is 9 to 5, come home, be boring. Versus they like a bad. Certain women like bad boys. Like, oh my god,
Like you?
I don't like bad boys. I like nerds. I like a nerd.
Okay. So that's why you feel like they don't like average men. I find it funny though because the average men run the world though. These quote unquote average men, they're firefighters, police officers, stuff like that. They help keep the world safe, like fix
The world
things.
safe.
Yeah, yeah. They turned up over there. Yeah, they keep the world safe though, and I feel like a lot of women look down on those men. Why is that?
No, we don't look down, y'all. We don't. They don't. I don't look down on the police officers, the firemen, the superheroes that you're saying.
Why you have to do I quote for?
You said save the world.
They do save the world. They keep
They
the
do
world.
save the world.
They save you if you in trouble. The plumbers, the mechanics, all these people who help run the world right now. They help them run the world. The people who build roads, whatever, construction people, women nowadays talking about they don't want that. Like they don't work guys 9 to 5. Though, do you date guys who work 9 to 5? Or do you date scammers?
I like someone who has their head in, know what they want. I like someone who could teach me something, like you say. Like, I like someone who could teach me something versus someone who could sit here and be like, oh, the wrong way. and I'm not sitting here about to be with somebody I have to pay on their bonds. I have to sit here and be like, wonder when he's coming home. None of that. I don't like that. I like a man whose head's straight.
Right. That's what you like.
Mm-hmm.
You like any other rappers?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Right. I look at it like, I just feel like there's more men ready for relationships and marriage than women.
Why do you feel like that?
I feel like it's been a food shortage. We know we had the food shortage, gas shortage, but there's another shortage. It's called a wife shortage. It's a women shortage right now of like good women to choose from. I think, and I think that's what I'm saying though, because the men can't choose from certain women because I don't think they ready because they so focused on the bullshit. They call it with social media and all the games and shit. Why you disagree?
I didn't disagree because he's right. Because nowadays these mothers are raising their daughters to be bad bitches and instead of wives. Like there's women out here who don't know how to wash dishes, clean a house, let alone how to make sure your man has clean clothes for work in the morning, wash, fold, dry. Like when my mom says every time when your man come home, he shouldn't have to tell you how to clean up your house. He shouldn't have to tell you to pick up certain stuff. Why if food's not ready? There is a wife shortage, but my mom raised me to be a wife and not a little girl.
What did she taught you how to be a wife? How did she teach you how to be a wife?
Hmm?
What did she teach you to be a wife? Like, what did she say? What did your father and mother taught you about being a wife? What did they
You
instill in
can't
you?
pray for your man if you can't sit here and keep your house, your children, and yourself together. Then why he can't? He's gonna be annoyed. He doesn't want to be with someone like that. No, not like you shouldn't have to come in your house and be like you have to pick this up. Why is this not? Why are the kids run around looking crazy? You feel me?
Mm,
Like if you can't sit here and honestly if you can't honestly say, "Babe, I pray. We're going about to pray about this. We need to fix this." If you can't sit here and tell me, teach each other something about like your credit, like we got a car, I want to look into this house. If you can't sit here and say, "Hey, I got you something," like it's never everybody's on this. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. Yes, I could be a stay-at-home woman and get stuff together. You come home like, hey, babe, the bills need to be paid. Just you take care of this. I got this. I sorted these out so we can do this. You know what I mean?
mm,
He walk around the house like, oh, you cook this? I got this. I need this. And all you get to be like, yep, I got you. Like, cause first thing they just need 30 minutes of wind down time and you could talk to them. That's all. But hey,
so you said your parents were married while you was growing up?
yes,
You
they've
got
been
any
married for
siblings?
25 years.
You got siblings?
I do.
I mean,
I have 5.
are you the oldest?
I'm one of the oldest.
You the second oldest?
No, I'm the third.
So you the middle child?
Yes, I am.
Are they married?
One of like my siblings.
Yeah, like your older sibling.
Mm-mm.
So if you had, I'm about to ask you a question right now. I don't want you to get offended now. It's about to be a real deep one. So if your parents was married for 25 years and you came from a two-parent household and you know how important family is, what made you decide to have 3 kids outside of wedlock?
It wasn't a choice. Isn't it? Life happens. Life always happens.
Life happens.
Life happens.
Okay. How did life happen? Like
You
you
can't
feel
never.
like
You
life
can't.
happened to you or you happen to life?
Life happens. You feel me? I'm gonna just keep it at that. Life happens.
So
Just
you
because I
got
just
you
because
got
I had my children out of wedlock doesn't know how important family is. My family is nothing but supportive.
I mean, I ain't saying family. I ain't saying that make you less than or judge you, but I'm saying, don't you feel like having your children with one man or having under one roof is more beneficial for the child? Okay. Can you hear me? Hello?
I hear you.
I said,
I
don't you
hear
feel
you.
like if you would have did, if you had to go back in time and change it, would you just have him with one person and been with that person, and y'all have one father and with, all together? Can't hear you.
You keep applying that my children don't have one father, and that's the problem.
But I'm just saying though, if you all could be together though, don't you feel like that'd be
Life
better?
happens. Like you don't know what happens before my children came into this world. You don't know if he was manipulative or controlling, and why we were not together.
You true. You true.
Yeah, life happens.
You got any regrets in life?
No, because they were all lessons.
What did this? You say you got lessons in life. What did your lessons teach you?
I grew up fast, so I had to learn certain stuff more than other people.
Why you feel like a lot of women are attracted to guys with money, status, and looks?
Security.
Huh?
Security.
Oh, I need to speak up.
Security.
Security. Explain.
Some women don't want to date someone. I'm not gonna speak for everybody. They look for security, as in, okay, he already got his stuff together. I'm gonna get with him. Versus, someone who strives to do better. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Like someone who, let's say, let's put it like this. You can let's call him. Okay, we got Stan and Ricky. Stan, he's smart. He's into books. He's striving to build his business. Versus we got Ricky over here, who's a top notch entrepreneur in the world. He already got his money and he wants to spoil somebody. You know what I mean? Women look at Ricky, be like, oh my God, he fine. He da da da. And then we got Stan over here, who's willing to treat you like a queen and then some. But you don't want to be with him because you don't want to wait.
mm. Are you attracted to guys with money, status, and looks?
No,
What you attracted to?
that's a good question. I'm very much into a person who can make me laugh.
Why do you feel like you? I don't know if I asked you already. Did I ask you what makes you a wife?
What do you say?
Did I ask you already what makes you a wife?
Yes, you keep referring back to that question.
Oh, God, yeah. I don't know though. Okay, you said attracted. You feel like whatever you attract is gonna be attracted back though, because they say
Sometimes it doesn't
opposites
work like
attract.
that. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. People have this thing where they rely on signs like, oh my God, he's this, so we got to be attracted to that. Versus sometimes you could be an Aries and marry a Capricorn.
Mm,
And you're like, oh my God, we were never supposed to be together, but somehow we got together.
yeah. So you don't do the zodiac sign shit.
Hmm?
You don't do the zodiac signs.
Don't look for it.
I think that's the worst thing that ever happened to black folks though. The zodiac sign shit. People
Yeah,
take that shit too serious.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Gemini. They say. So what's your sign is?
I'm an Aries.
What your money is?
An Aries. I'm April.
I thought it was Capricorns too.
Hmm?
I thought it was Capricorns too.
No, they're January. I think
Anyway.
January.
Yes. Okay. Mm. Right. Okay. You feel like a lot of people. You feel like a lot of women recover from heartbreaks. A lot of people recover from heartbreak.
No, no. But they move on from this experience.
Mm.
Like, okay, I know what not to look for when I get with, look for somebody else.
Why you
Sometimes,
feel like they don't know? Why you feel like they don't have time to recover before they like jump into a relationship?
because sometimes it's like you've been with this person for odd amount of years, and y'all know each other from like the back of your hand. You know what I mean? And then they keep cheating on you and hurting you and da da da. Versus you get with somebody that's willing to treat you right. You get this trauma response of like, let me see your phone, and they give you a phone. You be like, oh, he's not okay. He's not okay. Where you been? Oh, okay. You send your location. Like you get scared because you're not used to that.
Mm. Okay.
It's a
Okay.
trauma response.
You feel like you need therapy?
No, I don't.
So you feel like you're just perfectly sane, like you don't need no therapy or nothing.
Nope.
I think everybody can use some therapy though.
I think everybody needs prayer.
You need prayer too. That's very important though. It's very
Prayer, free.
important. But
Very
I
free.
think therapy is very essential. I think it's very essential though, especially in the black community. I feel like black folks don't take therapy serious though.
Yeah, but they have this in the black community. We can't talk about our feelings because be like, aha, this mother sad. You be like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you
But
making fun of me because I'm venting to you? Why are you making fun of me because I'm stressed out? Like, I just want to talk to you because it stems from when you grow up in a black household. Your parents, they grew up in this thing where they didn't get to talk about their problems versus where we can have our thing where we can actually be like, hey, this is what bothered me. We understand our feelings now when we get a little bit older. So we have a chance to actually talk to our children like, hey, that's not okay. What's going on with you? I want to understand what's going on so I can fix it. Because we understand because we don't want that for our children now because versus how we grew up.
um, right, right. I definitely think that in the black community, you talk about mental health, they look at you like you weak or something wrong with you or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that's the trauma. That's just trauma though, right there. That's
Very
trauma.
much.
Oh, I'm about to say something. Do you feel like I'm about to say, do you feel like got it harder, like pretty women or ugly women on dating?
It doesn't matter if you're attracted or not.
You
Your
don't think
skin
so?
color. Mm-mm.
So you don't think looks matter?
No, I don't. Love is love.
But everybody look at somebody. I mean, before you love somebody, you look at how they look. Though.
Of course, this thing with the parents, like, okay, I'm looking for this versus you be like, okay, I really like this about you. You know what I mean? You can't call somebody ugly. You can't do that. You have to like, oh my God, like you really caught my attention on something. You know what I mean?
You feel like oh, I'm about to say that. You feel like pretty women privilege or something? Is that true?
It's a thing.
Is it true for you? Like have you ever benefited from that or
Pretty privileged.
yeah, pretty privilege?
I haven't noticed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't notice.
Mhm. Do you think it exists though?
It does.
Uh, so how like so for the guy that you want or whatever, like what his height got to be or like how tall is his skin color? Like
I,
what does that matter or whatever
no,
matter?
it doesn't. It
Uh,
doesn't. Because if God put us on the earth just to love, I say, see, the thing is, people have this thing where you can like, oh, I can't date him because he's short. I can't date him because he's not the same skin color as me. That's toxic.
mm,
That word right there is toxic.
mm.
Like, what you
Or what
mean?
about the
What you
term
mean?
that
Johnny could have treated you like the queen that you need to be. That could have been your soulmate, but you fumbled it just that fast because you
because that
scared
person's
because he's
short
a
though?
different skin color.
But that comes from the term settling though. A lot of people use that. A lot of women, I would say, women use the term more than men. I don't hear men say the word settling. Women use that word settling. Like I feel like that's the worst shit ever. Though.
Oh yes, it is.
Like what do that shit mean to you though? When people be like, I'm settling.
Settling,
I'm like,
settling is for less. Is you still messing with this man who doesn't have it all the way together up here? No, who can't keep a job, who's dusty, doesn't you feel me? Like he only has 3 pairs of pants and 2 pairs of drawers. That's settling.
mm, yeah. Because I feel like nowadays they say settling when they with somebody who ain't tall enough or I guess who don't look the best though. But I feel like a lot of women nowadays they are fours and fives, but they want a man who, in their eyes, is an 8 or 9. Like, well, why is that you think?
Well, me being a tall female, it's always
I
been
told
settling.
you this.
I'm 5'9".
Oh, okay. You was pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
told you this with heels.
probably like 6'2", 5'10", 11. Depends on the shoe.
Okay. And what you were saying? You said because you're a tall female.
Because I'm a tall female, they have this thing where, oh my God, you can't be with her because she's tall, or they make these little jokes here and there. But it's where you realize just because I'm tall doesn't mean I can't treat you right. Duh. It doesn't have nothing to do with it at all.
You go to clubs or bars or parties?
I'm I like I'm an introvert. You feel me? I don't like to go out because my social battery will run out. You feel me? If me and my friends don't make plans, I don't move. You feel me? I do want to get out the house, but I don't. I enjoy people's company, but you gotta go.
So you're an extrovert?
That's it. That's what that means. Yeah,
I don't know. Introvert, I guess.
that's introvert.
Introvert. Introverts are people who don't really. So you're not a social butterfly like that.
I can be if I'm comfortable.
Comfortable.
Hmm.
You comfortable right now?
Yes.
You uneasy? What you uncomfortable with?
Well,
Okay. Let me know something.
we'll talk off camera.
Uh, what that mean when females say they single by choice? What that mean?
Single by choice. Don't mean we don't want nobody.
I never understood that bullshit term. When women say that, I feel like they
I'm
come from a
single by
sense of.
choice. Like I don't want a man right now. Like I'm cool
You know what
chilling.
I take from that? They're saying that they can't find a man. And they don't. The man that they want don't want them. So they say, I guess I'm not settling, so I'm single by choice because I don't want nobody. That's what I think. That's my interpretation of it. That's how I look at it.
No, no, not at all. Not at all.
You know?
I'm
Okay.
not looking for. You know how y'all dudes be like, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. I ain't really looking for somebody right now. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all interpretation of single by choice.
Okay. We trying to flip the script. That was a good one right there. I like how you put that together though. That was real
Yeah,
put
yeah.
together. You practice that in the mirror?
No.
Like, okay. You feel like if a guy look, what's your definition of being a lame guy? A guy who's lame.
Ooh. Okay, listen. Definition of being lame is that homeboy that you gotta flick just to go in the store, knowing darn well you probably picked the wrong one. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be lame is sitting here trying to dog me out, knowing you wanted me first. You sitting here just lame. Like what make? Why would you do that? Is definition of why would you do the things you do when you're not supposed to do them? You got common sense, but they don't use it. That's lame. You're
You
disrespectful
know,
for no reason. You talk to me as if you ain't got no common sense. Like you're not thinking. You're thinking down here, but not up here. Like what's wrong with you? That's lame. Like I'm a good girl, but you showing me as if what? But it makes no sense.
you said a lot of guys thinking with their little head instead of their big head.
Yeah, little head, not big head. Like, bro,
Nah,
I'm up
nah, damn,
here. Look up here. You're
damn,
not down there.
damn, damn. I don't feel like you in the position to say nothing like that though.
What you mean? I can. What you mean? Just because I have children?
You got three kids.
I have every right to
You
demand
got
better
three
children
kids.
or
You
not.
can't. But they can say the same thing about you though.
But yes, they could, but they can't.
Why they can't? The
Because they
proof is
can't.
showing.
Hmm?
They know you've been fucking. They already know you've been fucking.
Whoa! Back up! Back up! Back up!
But you got
Don't
three
go
kids.
there.
You can't say those guys thinking with their head. They can say the same thing about you.
But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not messing with females you be messing with.
If you got three kids, they can say the same thing. You can't.
They
You
can't because
can't
they
do
don't
that,
know me.
huh?
Not every female is the same.
Okay, so I guess you just had your kids by Virgin Mary. They were just immaculate. They just
Immaculate. Immaculate.
right. That help you sleep good at night. I mean, go
I'm
ahead.
sleeping well.
Mm, okay. You feel like why you feel like a lot of females like the lies instead of the truth?
They're comfortable with lies. Like you get told what you want to be told.
So a lot of females say they want the truth from a man. They want a man to keep it real, but that means they're
Sometimes
lying
that's
because
not necessarily true.
they can't handle the truth. I think, though.
What makes you think they say that?
Because when you tell them the truth, they get mad or they cut you off or ghost you. So it look like to me they can't handle the damn truth.
Well, when you enter someone and you be like, okay, I got this, I want to do this for you, da 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 da, and you don't back up what you saying, it's confusing because you lied to me. You lied to me.
You already told the truth, or you already told a lie? A beautiful
I'd
lie.
rather be told the truth. Like, what's your intentions when you messing with me? What do you want from me? Tell me what's
So,
up. Tell me what's up from the get go, so I know how to move about you.
can you handle the truth?
Of course, I can handle the truth.
Can you handle the whole truth?
Whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Hand on the Bible and solemnly
Hand on the
swear.
Bible. Scout's honor.
Why you feel like a lot of females react off emotions and feelings instead of reasoning and logic?
What do you say?
Why you feel like a lot of females? Ooh, that was your kids? Okay. I was saying, why you feel like a lot of females go off emotions and feelings instead of reasoning and logic?
What do you say?
Why you feel like a lot of females go off emotions and feelings instead of reasoning and logic? Like reasoning and being logical.
The logical reason is you sit here and say, okay, I want this from you. We need this, we need that. And then there's reason of, so what's really up? You know what I mean? Like, my logic is, okay, he's probably like this. I want this from him. He's probably like, oh my God. But in reality, he's none of those things.
Hold on. Explain the last part again.
I said, but in reality, he's probably none of those things.
I don't know. I feel like you answered that directly though.
What you mean?
Why do females go off feelings and emotions instead of going off logic and reasoning like men?
I can't answer that for everybody. But the way we're set up, yes, we are emotional creatures. But I expected more. You know, like I have my mindset of you sitting here saying, okay, I want to give you the moon, stars, but yet you only gave me your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit here and say, yeah, I can get my feelings hurt because I could be messing with you for 3 years, and you sit here and pop up with a girlfriend, and you like, dang, where she came from? I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be hurt. And versus how y'all be like, okay, I told her the truth, she ain't like it. How that sound?
You ever been a side chick before?
Nope. I don't allow myself to do that.
Or you always been the main chick?
I've been myself. Let's say that sounded dumb. I'm gonna fix that. I'm explaining to myself is this. I'm not second to nobody. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta sit here and tell me, oh, I got a girlfriend. Deuces. Versus like I want you to be my girl and you my one and only. You know what I mean? I ain't been nobody's side chick. I will never be nobody's side chick. I will never allow that for myself. You know what I mean?
You ever had like a side nigga?
No. I'm loyal to the T. I mean when it comes to relationship. Like don't look at me, don't talk to me. I got a boyfriend.
So you loyal to the soil?
To the soil.
So are they loyal back to you?
I hope so. I really do. I hope so.
You ever cheated before?
Nope.
You ever gave your number to a guy while in a relationship?
No. I feel like you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
I don't know, man. I'm taking your word. Damn. I'm taking your word, damn. I'm taking your word. Yo, I gotta take your word. I don't know. All right, hold on. I got a couple more before I let you go. Got a couple more. If black men start dating other races, what are black women gonna do?
What you mean?
Like they just start dating, like say if black men just say, you know what, I'm gonna date other races. Like
That's on them. That's what they want to do.
you
I
date
can't
black,
speak for them.
you date white guys.
Of course, I love white men. I don't look into one thing. You feel me? I love you. I love you if I love you.
You like having sex with white men?
No comment. No comment. Okay.
Man, you being difficult tonight, man. You probably one of the most difficult one I had tonight. You know, I'm trying to make it juicy right here for this shit. Okay. You ever been with a Chinese man or Mexican man or something?
Oh no. But I've dated outside my race. Yes, I've dated outside my race.
Do you prefer black men still?
No. Well, yes and no.
Why yes or no?
Yes and no. I meaning, yes, I could date inside my race, and it's different because you stick to what you know. When you date outside your race, it's like, oh, this is different sometimes. Because every culture is different.
Do you feel like people should date on the job?
No, God, no. That is the biggest conflict of interest. Biggest. You should never date on the job. You should never mess with any people that you work with, because you could get mad and clock out and want to fight Tasha over something Jimmy did on a second shift.
You ever dated somebody? You ever had sex with somebody on your job?
Hell no. Hell no.
You ever thought about it?
Nope. I go to work and go home.
And you never mess with nobody. You never had sex with nobody.
Nope.
I had before. I ain't gonna lie. Would I do it now? No, not no more.
Conflict of interest. Because you working with them, they gonna talk, and it's gonna be looking like, she did that. That's not okay.
She either gonna want to see you at work, or you gonna want to see her. It's just bad. It never works out anyway. I feel like, huh?
What's your take on work blues?
On work boo?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, man. I don't agree with it. Like, if I had my own business, I would have like my woman work for me or something like that. You know, that situation. But I'm just saying that a regular job or something, I ain't going to. I did it before. It was a huge mistake. When it don't work, it's mad awkward. Y'all, it's tension. People can feel the tension. It's weird, man. It's just bad vibes for me. I don't really agree with it, but you know, people can do what they want to do. I mean, I see why they do it, because when you at work for like 8+ hours, so you're around those people a lot of times, like just like your family.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You ain't never had no work husband, no work boyfriend?
No.
I ain't saying you had sex with them. I'm just saying that was your work boyfriend. Y'all talk every time.
No, I don't. No, I can't look at you like that. I'm sorry. But like, oh yeah, you attractive, but I'm at work. I'm sorry. I don't want my name in the sand when I'm working there. That's not okay.
I mean, you're those saying you never piss the shit where you live at, though.
Exactly.
We stay. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I agree. I don't think you should do it, though. You rather have a male boss or a female boss?
A female boss, because you can talk to them about personal stuff. Versus when you talk to a male, you can, like, let's say you have an accident at work, personally, for women. You can't, it's hard to express that to your male boss, because he's like, oh my God, what the world? Ew. You're like, all right, sis, you can go. Like, female boss is like, all right, sis, go handle that. And if you want to come back to work, you can. Male bosses, they probably get aggravated about it. Like, you need to handle your female business. And it's like, it's not okay.
Right. So you feel like women easier to get along with in the workplace?
Some you can make the best of friends when you work with females. Like, the best of friends I have made were at Walmart, McDonald's, and the places that I've worked were females.
Walmart, y'all ain't doing no damn work, because every time I go there, ain't nobody in the goddamn line to ring my shit up.
I don't work at McDonald's, so I don't know.
I said Walmart.
Oh, Walmart? Yeah. They had the whole new transition of self-checkout is.
I don't fuck the self-checkout. Why the hell I gotta check myself myself out if I'm paying y'all to goddamn ring my shit up? What the hell?
You get $5.
What the hell y'all there for then if I got to ring myself up? Fuck that. I don't look at it like that. Would you, like, when you see other people messing around, like, how that make you feel? Like, you be like,
that ain't my business. That is not my business. Not my business.
Facts.
If I'm there to work, if you tell me about it, I'm gonna say something. Other than that, that's not my business. My name's in it, and I ain't in it.
Facts. Uh, I think that's it right there, man. Appreciate you coming by on the podcast, man. Showing love.
You're welcome.
You got any questions you want to ask me?
No.
Okay. Any shout out?
No. Thank you though.
Hey, man, appreciate you stopping by on the pod, showing love.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. We out.